Alright, this is a quick cost breakdown plus how-to video for my Jasmine Wall. The first thing you're going to need is one of these 4-foot by 12-inch concrete molds, and then cut that into 12-inch sections and put those into the ground at 6 feet apart. Everything that I'm using can be purchased from the orange store, and this project took about 1 weekend. Next up are these posts, and these are just called landscape timber. Once you put those into the ground and before you pour the concrete in, just make sure they're nice and level. Next up was the concrete, so I just used a couple of these 90-pound bags to fill all the molds. Now that all the molds have been filled and all the posts set, it's time to let it sit overnight. The next morning, we just fill the holes back with some dirt. Next up was the wire, so I just used this welded wire fence. Quick little trick I used, I put a screw at the top of the post to hold the wire in place so I could measure and cut it before stapling. Next up, I did a second layer of the welded wire. This would give me about a 6-foot fence with about 2 feet at the bottom, and it ended up being about 8 feet tall. This is totally optional, but I did use some zip ties to tie both pieces of welded wire fence together, just to make sure it lays flat. And as you can see, there was already a jasmine on the ground. I planted this beforehand as a litmus test to make sure that they would actually grow here next to the concrete. So here I am planting them all, and I ended up doing about 6. Next up was the lights. And here's what that looks like at night. I wish there was a way I could show you guys how good it smells. But thanks for watching, and if you could hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to do more projects like this.